Shalom, Shalom Israel. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Wabalak Yahweh Shah. Alright, this is Brother Yasha Allah coming back to y'all yet another video through the Spirit Pod Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Wabalak Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, all Israel has been enduring through the Spirit, the trials, the tribulations, the afflictions that the Lord is bringing upon the children of Israel in the last days, mainly upon the elect. Alright? So, Shalom, Shalom. So, Lord willing, the Wi-Fi and the internet is good, that you're able to hear me through the Spirit. All right, but I'm going to get straight into this, right? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, and verse number 16, right? It says, what? For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So the just man, he's going to fall 7 times. Remember, though we're trying to walk perfect, the Lord said, let's go to the book of Genesis. All right, Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. It says, and when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect. So the Lord said, walk before me and be thou perfect. And anything less than perfection, the Lord's not dealing with that. So we're trying to walk, perfectly, man. We're trying to walk perfectly. And Khan, Shalom, Judamania, right? All praise to the Most High, right? Lord willing, the audio and the visuals is good. But we're trying to walk perfectly in this ungodly world, man, that we live in. So by walking perfectly, what does that mean? That means that we're trying to strive for that perfection. We're trying to do everything that we can to walk perfectly, man. Blotting out our transgressions, praying unto the Lord, right? Throwing up these spiritual sacrifices, which goes into what? Reading, praying, fasting, right? Studying, keeping the commandments. You know, the Lord said, he that keepeth the law bringeth offerings enough, So literally, we're trying to walk perfectly before the Most High. But is any man sinless? Nah. There's not any man upon this earth right now that has never sinned. All right, let's go to the book of 1 John. Let's go to the book of 1 John. All right, page is falling out, man. All right, damn. It's not even in here. Okay, con, all praises. Right, 1 John chapter 1 and verse number 8. It says, if we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. So the Lord said, if we say we have no sin, then what? We deceive ourselves. We'll be deceived, man. Right? Because guess what? Everybody has sinned. No man upon this earth can say, I have never sinned in my life. Because guess what? The Lord even said that we go off daily, man. That we go off daily. Right? Paul said that, man. He said, that which I do, Salak, let me get that real quick. So we all fall in this truth. That's the point. We all fall in this truth. Let's go to the book of Romans chapter 7. Romans chapter 7 and verse 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Paul said that which he hates, that's what he does. Right? Now, we hate sin. We hate going off. No righteous man or woman likes to go off, likes to sin against the Almighty God, man. Nobody likes doing that. Nobody likes to transgress the King's commandment, as it states in the book of Ecclesiastes, man. Nobody likes to do that, right? Or the righteous. See, the ungodly, they delight in wickedness. The Lord said, delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in the book of Sirach. What does the ungodly have pleasure in? Sin, iniquity, malice, right? Blaspheming the Most High. That's what they have delight in. Unrighteousness. But the righteous, they have delight in what? Keeping the laws. Keeping the commandments. Hey, you'll be happy if everything went your way. You had a good day of work. You know what I'm saying? You came back home, right? Your wife was submissive unto you. Children all in order, right? You were able to get into the scriptures because you weren't even that tired, right? The Lord was just supping with you all the way. You got in 2-3 hours of studying before you did. And then before you went to sleep, did about 50 prayers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If everything went our way in this truth, then we should be happy all the time, man. We'd be happy. praising the Most High 24/7. But here's the thing. Not everything goes our way, right? Satan is in the midst of our life, preventing us to serve the Lord, man. Preventing us from serving the Lord how we want to. Look, you might want it like how the Lord said in the book of Matthew chapter 26, right? Matthew chapter 26. Let's go to Matthew chapter 26 and verse number 40. And he cometh unto the disciples and findeth them asleep, and saith unto Peter, What could ye not watch with me 1 hour? So the Lord said, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Because Peter and the other apostles that were with him, they kept falling asleep. They kept falling asleep because the flesh kept overriding their spirit, right? Verse 41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So the spirit indeed is willing, man. Our spirit, we want to serve the Lord, but the flesh sometimes just overrides our spirit, and we give in to that temptation. We give in to that lust. We give in to that unrighteous spirit that the Lord, that Satan put upon us. But ultimately, we also understand that all things is of the Lord. Now, in establishing that, and only have a little bit of time, but in establishing that and understanding that, we have to walk. We have to understand that we're going to fall in this truth. So, like how the Lord said, a just man falls 7 times, but riseth up again. So that's the difference between a just and a wicked man. The wicked, guess what? I would be wicked. You'd be wicked if you fell one time in this truth, or if you fell in this truth and refused to get back up, man. You refuse to keep trying, because that's literally the definition of persistence and endurance. Even though you're going through hardships, you might want to give up. You might fall even, and you might not meet your goals. You just keep trying. You just keep going at it. Just like Satan. Satan on one fold, he has a lot of endurance, man. Because he keeps coming at you. He keeps coming at you day by day. He's not going to stop until the Lord literally brings this world, or Slakia, brings down this world and brings up the world to come in righteousness. He's not going to stop. Right? So we have to be like that. Right? Even the angels. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Right? Let's go to the book of Psalms. Let's go to Psalms chapter 104. Right? Psalms chapter 104 verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits his ministers of flaming fire. So the angels on the right hand side and on the left hand side, they're always on fire. So we have to be like that too. Fervent in the spirit, serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Shak Yahweh. But Lord willing, this is edifying. Right? I have to close up, giving of course all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Shak Yahweh. Hey, if you fall, and I say this to myself too, got no time to be just pushing off the Lord, because we already know that that's just Satan, man. So we have to get back up. So all praise to the Most High God. Shalom.